listen. He sure will.
Welcome to BAUSE Talk Radio, and this is your host, Elena Banks, and I am joined already. We ain't gonna get no introduction, but we are joined with the wonderful, talented, beautiful. When I say the spirit is so pure and beautiful, Miss Crawley.
Hey, y'all. Elena. Thank you, girl, for having me on here.
Let me tell you something. We're just gonna go and keep it real.
Keep it real.
This was in the works.
Yeah.
This is because I made sure this happened because we met in
Was
May?
it 2 months ago? May?
Because school hadn't got out.
School hadn't got out. I think I had just dropped him off at home.
Yep, it was on a Sunday.
It was on a Sunday.
Yes, hot Sunday.
Hot Sunday.
And I'm sitting at the table doing something, looking at something, and you know how you hear a voice that you know, and you was like, nah, I know better. And then I looked up and I saw the twitch of that mouth that everybody know. I said, what the what?
But we had talked even before I sang, right? And you still didn't know who I was?
Honey.
And it was after I sang.
It was so much going on in my mind because, first of all, I didn't know, we really wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
I really didn't know what was going on.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out now what's really going on when I'm about to say something. So we're trying to get my thoughts together. I hear a voice. And I was like, I know that voice. Like, oh my God. So in the midst of me doing what I'm doing and hear the voice, and then I looked and I saw that face and I saw that twitch. I said, shut the front door. I said, oh my God. I said, that's my girl.
Right.
And then she just kept talking. And in my mind, I'm like, now she know we're the women empowerment event.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I was going to get her to use that voice to go ahead and empower us women. Before I could do that, somebody else had already jumped to the goal of getting you.
No, remember I said I just feel it in my spirit to sing a song. Nobody asked me.
But you know what? The woman in front of me, she was getting ready to.
Oh, okay.
She said, we gotta get a song out of her. I said, it's on my mind. And then you did go ahead and say it. So when you said that, she looked at me. I said, oh, thank you, Jesus. I ain't got that. Because it was a spirit, honey. Yes. And when I tell you, ever since then, we make sure we've been in contact with each other. We check on each other.
Yep.
And I want to send a special shout out to her birthday. He's a Virgo today.
My baby
He's
boy.
sitting in here checking us.
He's doing his homework though.
Yeah, he's checking
But
us.
he counted us down though. That's them Virgos. They take charge.
Yeah, girl.
Y'all take charge.
Yes, we do. But can't nobody handle it.
No.
And you got another Virgo?
Another Virgo son. His birthday is the 17th. But all of my best friends are Virgos, back to back to back. I have a birthday. I know I have like 10 birthdays this year.
One of my best friends is September, but I have two sisters and we're all born in September. I don't know what my daddy was thinking around Christmas.
Yeah.
But we knew what he was thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah. But
the warm time. I mean the winter time. Yeah, to get snuggled up.
I love Virgo people.
Yeah.
Y'all better look up Virgo women and see exactly the list of powerful, strong women.
B is one.
Huh.
Come on, she the main one.
B, Oprah.
Oprah?
Don't let me go. Ain't Whitney?
No, Whitney is the Leo.
She missed it by
Yeah,
here.
she missed it. But Michael Jackson is.
Michael Jackson is.
Mm-hmm.
Elena is.
Yeah, Elena. Elena is.
Elena is. But yes, and Virgo men I love.
Yeah.
Virgo men are they're some of the only ones that understand Virgos completely. There's a few other ones
and my
that
best friend is with a Virgo man right now.
They got the best relationship.
Yes, they do. And I just look at them. Both of them actually, Shanae and Keisha. Hey, booze. Yeah, both of their men are both Virgos, and they are Virgos. And then when I tell you they're like best friends, it's amazing to watch them.
But a lot of my friends that I'm really close with, genuinely close, male and female, are Virgos.
Wow, that's me.
Yeah,
How about that? So, girl, what you bring me here for today? You want to let the
talk.
people know?
We're gonna read. First of all, if you saw my Instagram, I was trying not to give the real exclusive tea of what we really was gonna talk about today. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So let's talk about. Well, first of all, just in case you don't know who she is, and you see that name and you see that voice, let me bring it back to you. B.E.T. Sunday Best.
Season 2.
Let me tell you something now.
Tell them.
I used to run home. You know how you used to run home to catch the Cosby Show, A Different World back in the day?
Yeah.
Girl, I was running home to catch B.E.T. Sunday's Best.
Are you serious?
Yes. And I'm a football fan.
And it did come on Sunday.
And let me just tell you something. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It was a competition at one time because, you know, the Saints had that Sunday night football game.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I'm just gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. But I said, Lord Jesus, I got to go with B.E.T. Saints, I can catch you later.
You see?
But let me tell you, great. I already knew it. You know how you know it when you just see? I already knew it. I said, y'all can try, but this one right here got it.
That's crazy because everybody says the same thing, and I was just like, that must have been just the prayer that was put into the earth that God was just like, okay. Well, he already had it planned. But he just put it to the hearts and the mind of his men.
He put it in action, and he had everybody's spirit knowing. Because I was like, from the first, I said, she auditioned, honey, after you audition. Wow. I said, I ain't gonna, you know how you have auditions and then another audition. I said, well, y'all can skip the other seasons. Because, baby, how was that process?
That process was very, very hard. And I tell people all the time when I tell my testimony, I was going through a rough patch
in my life. That.
Yes, I was in a mentally abusive relationship. I was depressed. I had just had him, lost my car, my very first car I had purchased myself. I was in between jobs. I was working at Mac at the time, but they had cut my hours. So it was just a rough patch for me. So I really just believe in what I do all the time. When I get up on stage, that's the one place that I say I can lose myself but yet find myself. I always say that because I lose myself in the music, in the lyrics, in the gospel, but then I find myself because the lyrics soothe my soul and it helps me heal. And it helps me, it's no other place I'd rather be than on stage. Not for a vain thing, but I just love to sing through all of my emotions, and I know what comes from my heart always reaches the heart. So that process there was hard, but I did it, and I thank God for being with me throughout it, and he just helped me get through it. I was nervous every night. I was scared because they put them high heels on me, and I was scared I was going to fall down the steps. Baby, I was taking baby steps.
You was working on that palm of that feet.
Yes.
You got to work that palm.
That palm. But amazing time in my life, and I'm just grateful for it because it opened up so many doors for me. 1.2 million people voted for me.
Oh yes, I was one of them.
Because a lot of people were like, you already knew you won, but they had to do two endings. So they take me winning and then the other contestant winning. So that's why I kind of like snatched the keys. I know my personality. I snatched the keys.
Yeah, we know.
But when they called my name, I think I fell out. We had like a viewing party in DC, and I was just, all of my friends were there. Like all of my friends is on there now. But I fell out like I had it was an amazing experience. Amazing.
First of all, I've never seen, and I watch every season, and I watch, but the force, with the places you just said you went to, people can feel that, and I can feel that, because no one sings like that all the time. No one is consistent. No one elevates. No one just, it was just like, let me tell you something. When Lettucey sings,
yes,
I get chill bumps and the hair set up on my arm. I get the same effect.
Wow. I was just sitting here thinking about Fantasia. I'm thinking about all the people that sing.
Fantasia gonna make you look real ugly.
Listen.
You gonna get ugly watching her because she make you make faces when she sing, but then when you get done making them faces, she gonna take you there.
Yeah.
But when I tell you that was like, honey, you did that.
I really sing for my soul. I really, really, really do.
My grandma's hands.
Grandma's hands.
My mama played it over.
Are you serious? And see, with that song, I had lost my grandmother now to she was my favorite, one of my favorite persons in the world. And she taught me everything from class to beauty to makeup to hair. She was my first model of me doing hair. Like I cut her first wig after she had cancer and lost all her hair. So she taught me a lot. So getting on that show, and they gave me grandma's ass, I said, no, why did they do this? But
it was in the plan.
It was already in the plan.
Yes.
But if you notice how they gave me a lot of crossover music, because that was in the plan too. Because God knew that I can do church, but I can also go into a cafe venue and sing a love song, but still move the people and still shine my light. So, but even singing Grandma's Hands, I thought about my grandma. That's all I could do.
But the thing about it is, I said, now, someone that has a living grandmother is going to sing that song differently than someone that has lost their grandmother. So I was thinking, and I've lost my grandmother too, and that right there was just like, and me and my mother sitting there watching it together, we was lost. Wow. So I wanted to make sure everybody understood where we came from, right? Like I said that like I was there. But now, 2017.
2017.
Sister Girl is busy. She making some boss moves.
Yes.
Let me see. We got a book. We got a book coming.
Just finished it.
Title.
I don't have a title yet. I literally just finished my introduction last week before I went home for Labor Day. But what it is it's a book comprised of my prayers, my workout regimen, my eating regimen, and everything. And as I was writing this stuff down, because I moved from DC to Atlanta, God kind of pushed me by an unfortunate event that happened by my own flesh and blood. My oldest son, he was getting into some trouble. So it was either you move or we're going to press charges. I'm a mother. I'm not going to want to see my son in jail. So moved down here with just 2 TVs and a car full of clothes, and I came down. I left my boys at home. It was the first time I had ever been without my sons. I had my first son at 17, so all I knew was to be a mother, a hustler, and provide for them. So being without them for like 2 years really crushed me, but it pushed me. It forced me to face me and to really get myself together, because I had been a mother for so long, I didn't know who I was. So again, God set all of that up. Moved down here with my cousin, got down here, started journaling, was going through some stuff, was going through some spiritual stuff. And I said, God, I just need to be delivered. I just need to get myself together. You know, so I started journaling, I started praying, started writing down my prayers, started doing vision boards. So I just started comprising all that, putting all that stuff together. I said, this is a book. So it's called Aligning Your Heart, Your Mind, Your Body, and Your Soul. And it's a 21-day fasting and prayer book.
That's amazing.
And each day has a meal plan, because you know I worked out from the show. I have lost 47 pounds, and I picked up a little bit since I've been down here, but I'm back on the list. So I just put it all in the book, and I'm just pouring out my heart. So I mean, and it's just like I'm talking to God like I'm talking to you. Like, girl, you need to get up. I know you failed today, but you know, just because you made a mistake, that doesn't mean that you can't get back up and brush yourself off again. So I'm talking to God. I'm just like, God, I need you to help me. I need you to exchange your strength through me. So I really think it's going to be relatable. It's going to be in a layman's term where everybody can relate to it and understand. Because some people say, I don't know how to pray. I don't know how to do this. I've never done a fast.
But you know how to talk. When people say you don't know how to pray, you know how to talk.
You know how to talk.
You can open your mouth when you want some money. You can open your mouth when you want to go somewhere.
Yes.
You can open your mouth when you feel like you've been disrespected.
Yes.
And you can open your mouth to do some things that you don't supposed to be doing. So therefore, you're going to learn how to open your mouth and pray. But a lot of people don't understand. You ain't got to, you can pray when you brush your teeth, silently to yourself.
Yes.
You can pray in your closet. You can pray in the shower, your car. I have prayed in every room in my house.
Every room.
In my car, brushing my teeth, in my mind. I'm not physically, verbally praying, but I am talking to God. Yes. And sometimes I just say, help me, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord, have mercy. And people will ask me, why are you saying it? Because I just feel the need to ask him and make sure I'm here. And he knows what I'm going through, even without me saying it. And people don't understand that.
Yeah. And I tell a lot of people to get focused. A lot of people, they're so against, and I get it, religion. Because religion will screw you up. But it's about the relationship that you have with God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's about your heart joining with his heart in a word that align with your life, that'll let you. Because the Bible really has some good stuff in there. I mean, Jeremiah 29:11 said, I know the plans that I had for you. And he really knows, but we be trying to deviate from the plan. No, instead of just keeping faith and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, that's what it's all about. Because you wouldn't be born if you didn't have a purpose or a destiny. Right. A lot of us can do the same thing, but he gave you we sitting here interviewing one another. You're the interviewer and I'm the interviewer, but we're doing it the same way, but we have a uniqueness about, about ourselves. So it's no need to be jealous of nobody, no need to hate on one another, because God has given you something good too.
Yeah, they're so busy trying to figure out why I haven't got mine. This person, everybody gets their destiny. Some people are born knowing their talent. Yeah. Some people are born just getting their talent whether they're 20. Some people are born whether they get their talent when they're 40. But the thing about it is, it's in his plan for you to get it when you get it. Exactly. And a lot of people get frustrated, but you just have to stay positive and keep that faith. Some people don't understand that faith.
Nope. They got to work that faith, because the Bible says faith without works is dead. Don't think God is just a magician. Now, he can do miracles. He can put people in your life where he wants to. But sometimes he want to sit back and say, I want to see if you want this bad enough.
You got to get in position.
There you go.
You got to get in position, get in your place. And the thing about it is, a lot of people don't understand that you block your own blessings. Whether you have something around you, or if you have somebody around you, or if you just don't have the right mindset. Because when he give it to you, he want to make sure you know what to do with it. Yeah. And a person can distract you. The energy of someone being in the wrong place, your mindset not clear, and you not personally able. Some people is not able to handle certain things, especially if he's going to give you something that's going to bring about success. Now, if he know he about to change your life and put you somewhere that's going to bring about different things, he has to first see, are you ready to handle that? Exactly. Are you capable to do what you're supposed to do when I give this to you?
Exactly. Like you said, some people get in their 20s, some people get in their 40s. I just turned 40, and that light just clicked with me like 2 years ago. It just clicked, and I'm just like, God, okay, I got it. And don't be ashamed if you get it at a later age. I mean, like you said, the perseverance and you hanging in there, not quitting, and working your faith. So I'm working this thing now. So the book is coming out, and I'm excited about it because I know without a shadow of a doubt that it's going to be a good book for somebody to read.
So if someone want to know exactly when it come out, or do you want them to go to your website, or are you going to announce it on Instagram?
I'm announcing it on Instagram. My website is under construction right now. Perfect. I'm probably going to put it on all my social medias, website and my Facebook page.
And book tour got to be
of course, because I'm a Zumba instructor. Baby, I'm setting it all up. It's going to be a whole health and wellness thing. I sing. I'm a Zumba instructor.
I know you working your Zumba, honey.
Hello, I got my people. So you got so much energy. Listen, baby, come to my class.
I got to work out about a week before I come to your class. I got to.
You do. You got to build up.
I got to build up.
You got to build up.
My breathing ain't right.
Yes.
That's crazy. I would not know that. That's great. So the book gonna be coming soon. Now, I've got so many questions. And then first of all, y'all can call in to the number that's on the banner. And for the people that's on IG Live, the number is 9314 BAUSE. Perfect. Now, they want to know music. They we know about the book, they want to know music because that's just where a lot of people know you from. Yep. So is there some new music in the works? When can we hear it? Or
new music? Everything is planned and strategic. Everything is going to drop at the same time. So the new music is coming out as soon as maybe the book first and then the new music, because there's different times in the music industry where you can drop certain stuff. So new music at the beginning of next year.
Perfect.
I already have 4 or 5 songs done. I'm going to go in and do something live because I think that's what the people want to hear from me.
They love music.
Because when I was in DC, I did DC Go-Go for a long time.
Really?
I was in a go-go band. So I love that crowd.
That's where the energy comes from.
Of course.
There you go.
So I'm going to do like a in studio live type of set, type of feel with acoustics, some live bands, getting all that energy. Because people want that energy.
Yeah, DC got mad energy.
Yes.
I have cousins and friends up there. When I tell
you. Do you have a good time when you go up there?
Yeah, I do.
So it's coming.
I haven't been in a while, but I think I'm going to make it my way up there.
Yeah, the new music is coming, and it's going to be, again, relatable. I'm not deviating from God because I do sing gospel, but this time around, I want to sing about how I was in a 10-year-long relationship, and he didn't know that he wanted to marry me, and so I moved away and trying to get over that. I want to talk about losing friends and losing loved ones. I want to talk about real life stuff. Right. Being a single mom and having to raise 2 boys.
And we need it. We need it because some people can get more of a message and inspiration for someone being real versus someone singing gospel or singing about scriptures and singing about singing in that way because they feel like I could get that at church. I could get that on the radio on Sundays. I can go on Pandora and get that. I want to hear what you went through as a person. So if I see you as a human telling me about your real life experiences and opening up, and I see how you overcame versus you singing about gospel and making me feel like that's what you're supposed to say. Versus what you really saying.
But like I said, I always intertwine my, like you said, and when they hear about the testimony, the Bible said we overcome by the blood and the word about testimony. So you believe God, you got to believe somebody's testimony because God worked them through that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix it up for y'all because I ain't deviating from my God because he's been there for me.
Oh, yeah, God is there.
My Jesus, help me.
So now, that's 2. 3 is the big screen. Come on, big screen.
Listen, when I first got down here, somebody called and they were like, listen, can you do a part in a movie? It's coming out. Such and such is supposed to do it, but she can't do it. We want to pick you. So I was like, sure. So I have a singing part in a movie that's slated to come out September the 25th in Atlanta. They're doing a premiere, and then September the 29th in LA. It's called A Question of Faith.
So you mean to me in LA on 29th? Oh, I'm there. I'm there.
And they're doing like an after party there, and I think I'm supposed to be singing. Yep.
September 29th.
So it's called A Question of Faith, guys. It's a really good movie. It's faith-based, but when I tell you, like we were talking about, it's relatable. It's about three families that are all connected in a God way. I don't want to tell the storyline because I want y'all to see it, but when I tell you it makes a full circle, it is amazing. I have my small little role. I'm gonna stop saying small.
Don't say small.
I have my part in the end.
And most people are just gonna go see it.
Yes, I have my part at the end. I sing.
Say the best for last.
Hi, hello.
You gotta say the best for last.
A Question of Faith, y'all. Be looking out for it. And they're on social media also. Is A Question
They are.
of Faith.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
I was able to see that.
Yeah.
I did my little research on it.
Come on.
September 29th, LA.
25th here in Atlanta and the 29th in LA.
Yeah. So I can't do the 25th, but I got you the 29th in LA. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
But make sure y'all follow Instagram. Go ahead and get
Iyanna Soul Sings. YANNA SOULSINGS, because I sing from my soul. On Twitter, and I'm hardly ever on there, but I'm gonna get back on there. It's Iyanna C_Soul Sings. So YANNA the letter C_Soul Sings. And then my Facebook is just my name, Iyanna Crawley. But that's soon to change because it's the evolution of me. I'm dropping my last name. So y'all the first to hear it. So I'm just coming out as
exclusive. Iyanna.
Yep.
That's nice. I mean, I love the name anyway.
Iyanna.
I
looked it up. You know, it means melodious flow. I don't know who gave it that meaning. But I said, okay, God, melodious flow. Move with it.
Somebody knew.
Somebody knew. Isn't
That's
that crazy?
Crazy.
It's just
everything is just, if you sit back and you look at what you're saying, you're going through, it's a lot. It was rough, but it just seemed like you had to do that to get to today.
Oh yeah.
Because if you did not have that struggle when you first moved to Atlanta, you wouldn't have no book.
Listen, hello.
Okay. If you wouldn't have lost your grandmother, you wouldn't have killed
that grandma's hands.
Because baby, that stamped it. That just went ahead and just shut it down.
Yes.
Okay. If you didn't have all the struggles that you had in your relationship, you wouldn't have the drive and the motivation to even audition.
Yeah.
Then did you audition in DC?
I did.
Okay.
I
so
in DC.
You probably would have not even been focused or had that drive or that. You know, when women have that drive and they hungry and they want something, we can do whatever we want.
You hear me? We are the strongest creature on earth.
You work good under pressure.
Yes.
I do too.
And I always say in my house and everything, so I have organized chaos. I know where my stuff is, but it's just, I'm not dirty or anything, but it's just things are everywhere. I know where it is, but I work well under pressure though.
Really?
I do.
I mean, so you seem like that. I always ask people that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So we got, please make sure y'all follow her, support her, the big screen. September 25th in Atlanta. Make sure you put that information.
I will.
What
movie theater?
We got a book coming out at the first of the year, and then we're gonna have that music coming out right around between March and April. Yeah. Look, I'm giving you a deadline.
So hopefully in my travels I can find my boo find me.
Well, that definitely won't be here.
And that's it.
Well, I'm glad you said keyword travel. So she already know that's not really located right here in ATL, Georgia. So it definitely will be in the travel. But just don't have